This is the FO202 mouse and keyboard adapter. It's honestly one of the cheapest ones you can find on Amazon, so I decided to pick one up myself and make a review. Starting things off, what do you get in the box? You get a micro USB cable and the adapter itself, plus the manual. Now, I do want to mention that this device also comes with software, but you do need a computer to access it. The build quality isn't the greatest, but you really shouldn't expect the greatest quality on a product that's only $22. Now, let's get into how to properly set it up. This adapter has 4 USB ports. The one on the right is for your controller. The 2 on the left is for your mouse and keyboard. They are interchangeable, doesn't matter as long as it's the 2 on the left. Make sure you have your mouse and keyboard and controller plugged in before plugging the adapter into the console. Once everything is properly plugged in, go ahead and plug into the console. This will take a few seconds before the controller will light up. Once the controller lights up, you should be good to go. Now let's move over to how to set up the software or program. You need a laptop or a computer to do this. In front of the manual, it has a website address. You need to go to that website and download the software from there. Once you downloaded the software, go ahead and plug the adapter in and then launch the software. Once the software boots up, you should be greeted with this screen. This is where you tune and adjust all your settings for the adapter. This is quite annoying if you want to quickly adjust your sensitivity for your mouse or just your keybinds itself. You have to switch between your console and the computer. But that's my biggest complaint about this device so far. I also would like to mention this device does not work with USB Type-C controllers. Sadly, that means the Xbox Series X and S controllers are out of the picture. You have to use an older style Xbox controller with the micro USB. Getting into the games I tried with this adapter was Rainbow Six Siege, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Overwatch 2, Halo Infinite, and Rust. Rainbow Six Siege performed very well. I was honestly super surprised how good this adapter was. I can't feel any delay or any sort of interference when using this adapter. I am honestly shocked that I found something at the price point of $22 that actually works very well. Back to what I was saying about Rainbow Six Siege. This mouse and keyboard adapter performs over its class and was definitely not expecting it to work this well. Moving over to the rest of the games. The adapter performs very well. The only minor inconvenience was definitely changing the settings between games. Of course, I had to replug it into my computer to change my settings. But that's just a minor inconvenience. Moving back over to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 performed pretty well with this adapter. Now, there was a little jittering, but it was just the mouse itself I was using at the time. It gave me a little bit of a hassle, but it was overall just fine. Call of Duty, I really don't see a point of you using a mouse and keyboard adapter with COD, considering they've had mouse and keyboard support since Modern Warfare. Moving over to Halo Infinite, performed just about as good. Again, that also has mouse and keyboard support. Overwatch 2 does not on console, if I believe. It performed as good as you expect for an adapter. No problems. The adapter did really well. Tracking, no dropouts, any sort of issues, none. Moving over to Rust on console, it performs as well as it did with the rest of the games. Now, I do think if you do play Rust on console, you should definitely invest into a mouse and keyboard adapter because Rust is naturally a PC game and the controller experience is really lacking. It kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth, especially if you have played the PC version. So now getting into the overall review, I want to list a couple things that have let me down. For some reason, the adapter did not detect my Razer keyboard or my Amazon left-hand keyboard either. It was kind of sad, and I would like to use these when I'm testing this adapter, but my old reliable Logitech keyboard did work, and that is the one that I primarily used in this video. For mice, I had no problem using the 3 different mice I tested. Not a single one gave me any sort of issues. Back to what I said earlier in the video about you not being able to use USB Type-C controllers. You have to use a micro USB controller. That is the older Xbox One, Xbox One S, and the Xbox One X controllers. That's pretty much all the inconveniences you're going to have to deal with this adapter. But overall, I think this adapter is highly worth its price point. It's definitely a great value for what you get. This brings us to the end of the video. I hope this helped you set up your device or if you're interested in buying one. Thank you again for watching and have a good one.